Hey, MacDowin here. Today we are reviewing the 6-inch Fortnite Aerial Threat Legendary Series action figure. I got this from Amazon for $19.99 and was shocked when Preternia.com dropped the link for this figure just a couple days ago. Alright, let's take a look at the backside of the box. Up near the top is the quote, "Aerial Threat, represent your country in style." Down near the bottom is the cross sale, and as you can see, this was supposed to be released last year in 2020, so we've seen all of these figures before. And for those who want to see the barcode, here it is. Let's get this figure out of the box and take a look at him. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and please subscribe so you'll be notified of future videos. If you want to help the channel out and you play Fortnite, please feel free to add my creator code to your Epic account. It's MacDowin. Aerial Threat is a rare skin, and he's part of the Gold-bound set. He was released way back in Chapter 1, Season 4, and this skin can be purchased for 1,200 V-Bucks in-game when available. Let's take a look at these accessories. We have the Elite Cleat harvesting tool. This thing is decked out all in gold, and it's pretty cool. It's got this cleat kicking a soccer ball, or I mean a football. So yeah, this is pretty neat. I love this color. This is a nicely designed harvesting tool. We have the Zomball back bling. Try to say that 3 times fast. It is part of the Dead Ball set. That was a group of these these football skins that were zombies, or are zombies. Kind of an interesting looking zombie football. I'm going to say soccer. That's what it is here in the US. It's soccer, but yeah, football. We've got our old faithful assault rifle that's been kind of dirtied up here. You know, a pretty good standby gun for just about any and all figures. We've seen this quite often. We've got a pump shotgun, and we've seen this a few times now, and I like this weapon. This is becoming one of my favorites in action figure form. We have a compact submachine gun, and again, we've seen this quite often. It hasn't fit very well in hands. We'll see how well it fits in his hands in just a moment. And we have several replaceable faces. This one, and that one, and that one. Aerial Threat does have 40 points of articulation, and one of the first things I've noticed is this figure is designed just a little bit different than a lot of the others, and we'll get to those points as we come to them. He's got the head that rotates, neck that looks up and down. He's got the butterfly joints right there, shoulders that go up only about that far, and the shoulders that rotate all the way around. What's different is the bicep rotation. The arm goes up into the t-shirt and it rotates right there as opposed to breaking up the t-shirt design. He's got the double pin at the elbows, and the wrists rotate, hinge, and the fingers hinge as well. And the torso wiggles. Doesn't seem to go back and forth a whole lot compared to some. It's about that kind of a range. And the waist does rotate all the way around. Mine's a little bit difficult for the rotation. If you want him to do the splits, well, he's a sports athletic type of guy. He can do it pretty well. The next difference is the thigh rotation is here just above the knee at the base of the shorts. That's where the leg rotates, not up here where it would break up the shorts. I'm liking this articulation, or the design of this figure so far. It's got double pin at the knee, and at the top of his socks, I've kind of accidentally pulled this apart, but at the top of the socks, he's got, would you call it the sock cut? I don't know. Calf rotation. Then finally, the last 3 bits is right here at the ankle and the toe. The ankle has a rocker hinge, can rotate around, and the toe has a hinge as well. At first, I wasn't sure if there was actually a proper hinge that would rotate at the ankle, but it will, in fact, rotate even if it's really difficult to see. So I'm going to have to somehow push this part back together. My knees on this figure are pretty difficult to bend, and so as I bent them to show you, then the portion here in the calf area has been wanting to try to come apart. So you may want to be careful. You may want to soak this guy in water if the knee hinge or the knee pins are too difficult to bend without some good force to it. It's a very cool looking figure, and I could see a lot of people who want to do some customization This is probably the one you're going to want to grab. He's got a really nice t-shirt design. You could repaint that, do a lot of cool things with it. He's got some shorts, you could repaint that. And for you customizers who know what you're doing, you could probably find some, I don't know, some bare legs to swap out the lower portion, and then you could have legs all the way down instead of these socks, unless the socks work for you. I don't know. But this is a pretty generic person style figure. It's not like some crazy design like, say, a tomato head or something. This is a clean cut, human. Clean cut human that you could probably do some customizing with. You might be able to even pop off these legs and find another set of legs and pop them on as well. I'm not a customizer. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but hey, why not? All right, let's get this guy geared up and see how he looks holding some of his accessories as we rotate him all about. The guns seem to fit in his hand just fine. They actually fit in there really well considering this figure was designed a little while ago and it doesn't have the locking mechanism in the hands there that the newer figures seem to have. When putting on the back bling, the peg is just a little bit bigger than the hole, so as I pushed it in, it kind of shredded away at the edge, but all in all, these accessories fit well. The submachine gun fits loosely in the hand, but when you shut the hand down, he does hold it just well for displaying purposes. The harvesting tool, same thing. It doesn't slip and slide like some, so when you pose him and get him the way you want him, it's going to hold on really well. All in all, I think these accessories fit in the hands quite well, and if you have two hands for one accessory, then it's going to work just fine. Now we'll do some brief size comparisons. We have him standing next to a G.I. Joe Classified and a Marvel Legends figure here. Now we have him standing next to an older Fortnite figure from Jazwares and a Star Wars Black Series over here. Here we have him next to a 7-inch Lanyard Predator figure and a 6.5-inch Master Chief Halo from Jazwares. And finally having him stand next to the new Jazwares Brawler Fortnite 7-inch figure and a McFarlane 7-inch Fortnite action figure. Overall, I think this is a really great figure. It's full of color, it's very plain, it's very detailed, it's very cool. There's just so many descriptions I could use. The one thing I would say is if you have the opportunity and you want to add this to your collection, get it. It's a nice figure, and he holds his accessories quite well. Anyway, thank you for stopping by and watching. What do you think of this figure? Are you going to get him? Do you like the looks of him? Is this down your alley? Leave some notes in the comment section below. And again, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video.